Hi guys, welcome back. So the last round of the Six Nations is upon us. Loads to go through today. Such a busy week, so I've got 3 different topics to go through in one video. Sorry for that. I try and separate them normally, but no chance today. First of all, the predictions for round 5, how I think it's going to go. Then getting into the selection of the Welsh team, which is pretty interesting for the Italy game. And finally, our final fantasy rugby roundup. Things are really hotting up. So let's dive into this final round and the predictions. First of all, I like the order. We start with Wales-Italy. Wales at home. Everyone's beaten Italy very well so far. No reason why not. But who knows, like I say. But anyway, let's say Wales do win with that bonus point. That really puts the cat amongst the pigeons. Then come Ireland at home to Scotland. Again, form, they're at home. It says Ireland, but Scotland will be desperate to finish on a high. So we'll see how that goes. But let's say Ireland get the win. That then puts the pressure onto France at home again. But they know they'll probably need to win against England to get the whole thing because Ireland have better bonus points, points difference, etc. I'm not going to go into all the permutations because I did that in a previous video. Check it out if you haven't already. So anyway, I think it's going to be Wales with a bonus point win against Italy. Ireland against Scotland, will they get the bonus point? Well, they've been pretty high scoring so far, have Ireland, so yeah, maybe. I think Scotland will score a few as well, but I think maybe a bonus point win for Ireland, if not a decent win. And then France, I think, have to win to get the championship and the Grand Slam, of course. And I think they will do it. I don't know if they'll get a bonus point. I think England have got a big game in them. Maybe it was last week if they'd had 15 on the pitch, but I just don't see England scoring enough tries. We haven't seen the evidence of that yet. We've seen good play, but France have more tries in them. And also France were a bit disappointing last time out, and they'll know that. So I think they've got a bigger performance as well, especially being at home, going for the Grand Slam. I think that's the way it's going to go. That would be the form book, but could England upset? Could Scotland upset? Maybe. But I love the way it's set out. How do you think it's going to go? Now, in my selection video, I was going for, let's pick a team for Wales that can score the most tries. It doesn't matter if they concede. They just need a bonus point win. Is there much, I don't know, theme into this selection? Well, I can't see it. It's kind of like Pivac's taking all the names, throwing them up in the air and see which one's landed, name side up or something like that. Or he's just giving everyone a go. It's a little bit odd, but I think it should be fine. I think it should be plenty good enough. Again, at home. Lake does get the start. That's a biggie for me. I really wanted him to get the start just to see what he can do. Looks very powerful, very talented, so let's see. In the second row, well, the story is obvious. Alan Wynne-Jones straight back in there after recovering from his shoulder surgery. Why? I don't know why. I mean, it's great to see him back. I'm excited to see him back, but they can't win the Six Nations. Beard's been playing fine. Rowlands and Beard's together. Just to get him straight in there without any rugby, I don't get it. If he gets injured again, I mean, that's a massive blow. Surely they should be saving him for the World Cup, but it's Alan Wynne-Jones. He's a Terminator, whatever. He's straight back in there. I'm looking forward to it. But you guys explain it to me if you understand why. Because I don't think they were struggling in the second row. Back row stays the same as last game, rewarding them for good performances. Davis gets another go. Navidi, Faletau, it's a big pack. Faletau looking razor sharp. Navidi, I think, probably needed the match, so he should be looking a bit sharper. Then instead of Hardy getting the deserved start, they've gone for Gareth Davis to get him some game time, I suppose. Thomas Williams, I imagine, is out with that head knock he had last time out, but Hardy goes on the bench again. In the centres, I believe Tompkins is fit, and he was the most dangerous centre so far, so they haven't picked him. Oh, he's on the bench. They've gone for Halaholo, who is very exciting, but I mean, Halaholo and Tompkins together, to me, would make a lot more sense because they need to score tries, whatever, and if they concede a few, whatever. But they've gone for Halaholo and the good defender of Watkin. Davis drops out completely, which I'm not surprised about. Hasn't looked really right up to his high standards. Rees-Zammit comes back in at the expense of their best winger, Cuthbert, which again is strange considering you want to score a lot of tries. Not that Rees-Zammit's not dangerous, it's just that Cuthbert has been their best one. So I don't know what's going on there. McNichol, because he hasn't had a game, I suppose, gets to play at 15 and their most dangerous 15. Liam Williams doesn't play and isn't on the bench. So I've no idea what's going on, but we get to see some players and blah, blah, blah. There's the bench. It should be good enough. Let me know if you can make sense of it. I can't, apart from let's get everyone on the pitch and just get Alan Wynne-Jones in for a big cheer. Anyway, I'm being a bit facetious, guys. It's a good team. I'm not sure of the theory behind it, but hey, I think it'll be plenty good enough, and I think they'll perform pretty well, to be honest. Now, finally, the fantasy rugby update. I've got my 7 fantasy leagues going on, 100 in each league. It's been great fun. We've got one more roll of the dice, and I'm catching. I'm trying to get there. I'm in the 7 leagues of 100. I'm second, third, second, first, and fourth, so I'm creeping up there. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, though, because I'm on 3,271 total, but Alex Harley, who's been crushing it all tournament, is on a 3,603, fair way out in front. So, if he has a bad round, someone could catch him. I don't think it's going to be me, but I'll be close. Here's my team. I picked the right captain again. That seems to be the way with this game. If you pick the right captain, because you double the points, it's a huge bonus. I got Hogg there. All the Scottish players doing really well, no surprise. Graham scoring again. Darge doing pretty decently. Ringrose, the French players as well doing well. Although front rows, I tell you what, don't tend to score very well in this fantasy league. Got a little bit on the bench, but not a lot. My bench has been really poor, to be honest. A lot of the best scoring teams have had really good benches. And the best scorer of the round was Harry Redmard, a new name on the leaderboard. He again copied me and chose Hogg as captain. I'm sure it was his choice. But yes, scoring really well with Graham and Harris as well. Who else has scored well there? Doris doing really well. And he's got his super sub. Look at that. Jack Conan coming on, scoring a try. Getting 66 points, tripling up there. So his super sub and captain coming really well for him there. So pick your final teams and get involved in that. Sorry, obviously, if you're not involved already, it's too late. But we'll come back next week and reveal the winner who will win a training shirt of their choice. So that's all good fun. Anyway, guys, comment below. Predictions, the Welsh team, fancy rugby, and I'll catch you soon.